Yes! 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 I called it! I fucking called it! Steve's back! So this is going to be a much shorter and sloppier video because quite frankly, I just want to celebrate the fact that I called Nora's return. So fuck yeah, I'm a genius and a prophet and he's all bowed down to me. Heck yeah. But in all seriousness, in this video I want to analyze 5 things. First, I want to analyze Yuta's condition, since he's my favorite character from the series after all. I want to analyze Maki's condition, since he's my second favorite. Yes, I am going with this. Thirdly is Yuji's potential future, and what the future might entail for the themes of JJK, Megami's future, and last but not least, the implication that Nobara's resurrections bring to the table. So greetings everybody, I am the Dark System, and I hope you enjoy this video. Fuck yeah, I was right. Now, last time we saw Yuta, he was laying on the ground after he burnt out Kenjaku's technique along with the Limitless. Now, the implication regarding this is that since he burnt out Kenjaku's technique, the soul and the body can no longer maintain a link resulting in his death. But we clearly saw Okotsu be able to maintain a fragment of Infinite Void in chapter 263, meaning that there is a chance that Okotsu could be scraping by and used Kenny's curse technique to get back in his original body. Is this likely? Probably not. Is it being overshadowed like Nobara's dead? No, flat out no. But we don't know for absolute certainty, so I'm keeping hope. Last time we saw Maki was in chapter 258, where Miwa was using a simple domain to protect her against Sukuna's inverted domain. Now, we're not really sure if Maki got the Choso treatment in this fight, since we didn't really see her dying, and for someone as relevant as her to get off-screen is really lackluster. Plus, Todo was there to get all the other sorcerers out of the domain before Fuga was activated. Also, if you want to say that Todo couldn't get Maki out of the domain because he doesn't have any cursed energy, I want to raise that Miwa could very well submerge Maki in cursed energy so that BABYYYY could detect her. So in regards to Maki, unlike Yuta, I say that she's fine, just very wounded. I mean, you're like a black flash and a domain from Sukuna, what do you expect? Although there is a high likelihood that the Yuta x Maki ship is dead, at least now we have the backup ship of Nobara x Maki since Nobara returned. Yuji's future is a weird thing to discuss because there aren't many possibilities for him. He's either A. going to survive and kill Sukuna, B. going to survive and trap Sukuna inside him, or C. he is going to die. As for C, I don't think he's going to die since Nobara's and Megami's return have solidified that they are going to most likely survive, since Gege stated that either only one dies or only one survives. Now, Yuji and Megami could very well die, but one of the main themes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and the one that Gojo represented, was to entrust the future on the next generation. So this, and the fact that, narratively, it would be really underwhelming to have Megami die after he was just brought back to life. So Yuji dying? Not likely. As for scenario A, I don't think it is likely since Yuji is meant to represent the humanity that all of us have inside. Hell, his domain literally appears to one's humanity. So to have our main protagonist who represents humanity kill the being that represents inhumanity kinda misses the point. So I think the only possible outcome that can occur is what Yuji himself proposed, for Sukuna to be trapped inside Yuji's body again. Now that I think about it, Jujutsu Kaisen themes represent the question whether the death penalty should be an appropriate punishment for criminals. I guess Eto catches to die, but Yuji was really remorseful afterwards and didn't know that they were in curses. What can you do about it? As for Megami, I think we're in for a treat. Now that all of his Ikigamis are out of the picture, the only thing he has left to offer is his totality and his domain expansion. Now there are 2 theories floating around the internet that suggest A. that Megami can fuse all of his fallen Ikigamis into one, just like Agito, just with Mahoraga as well, creating the most powerful Ikigami we have ever seen, and B. that Megami's true domain expansion is Kasatakuro, a 10-meter tall giant skeleton. This of course is backed up by Chimera's Shadow Garden's design, where a giant spine can be seen in the background. Now, do I believe these 2 theories? I think the first one has some merit to it. Personally, I want Megami to use totality on himself and coat his body with all of his abilities and body parts of his Ikigamis. But that's my own personal spin to it. As for the other one, no. I think the evidence is a bit lackluster. But what can you do? I believe Megami is going to have a comeback in our 4 upcoming chapters. As I stated previously, Nobara coming back almost guarantees that Yuji and Megami are going to survive, since, as I already mentioned, either one of our main cast is going to die or only one is going to survive. Apart from that, Sukuna is basically done. I mean, how much can someone last while being pierced by resonance every other second, in addition to being cleaved and black flashed by Yuji? Lastly, I'm so glad for Nobara's return, because it means that in the epilogue we'll get to see our main trio interact once again. Also, I think Ozawa is still alive, so Yuji definitely still has a shot. Furthermore, I'm so glad talk about Nobara's return since she is my 5th favorite character out of the Jujutsu Kaisen cast and I really enjoy her personality. So her coming back is real nice for me. Also, I freaking called it, which I really love about since I'm not usually a very good prophet. But now I am, bitch. So, I thank everybody who watched this video and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye! Also, no, this is not Disney Kaisen. Nobara's returning has been foreshadowed since chapter 127, you fucking moron!